Hey there, Emily here, and welcome to the GlassHive's How-To series, where we turn, wait, how do I do this, into, okay, wow, that was easy. Today, we're kicking things off with a setup wizard, your very first stop inside GlassHive for getting everything up and running. We'll walk through setting up your account, connecting your DKIM, and making sure your account is ready to start working its magic. And don't worry, we'll be right here on screen guiding you step by step the whole way through. So grab your coffee, open up GlassHive, and let's buzz right into it. So let's go through the account setup. So in the account setup guide, there's 4 actions that we need to do. The first is magic branding. Magic branding allows you to be able to utilize your branding across all of the templates that we have inside GlassHive, so you don't have to do any of it manually. To include your branding, this can be done one of 2 ways. The first is importing your brand automatically, and the second is a manual setup. In this example, we're going to go ahead and import your brand automatically. To do that, we're going to go ahead and include your domain here. I'm going to use glasshive.com as an example, and then click Looks Good. From here, it's going to automatically pull all the versions of your logos, your colors, fonts, button styles, social media handles, and any company information. So now that our branding is done, the next step is authenticating your domain. By authenticating your domain inside GlassHive, it allows you to be able to send emails from GlassHive without the emails potentially landing in spam. So to do this, we can do one of 2 ways again, either through easy authentication or through manual setup. Easy authentication is more recommended, and it's really simple. Essentially what you will do is you will basically type in your domain. It will then scan to see what host site you use. From there, you will then log into your host site, and then it will automatically push those DNS records for you, and that's it. In this example though, I'm gonna walk you through the manual setup just because it's a little bit more complicated. So we'll go ahead and click manual setup here, and then I'm going to go ahead and include the domain that I'm gonna use. Click next, and then we're gonna click next again on the top right. From here, what we're then going to do is we're gonna copy and paste these records into our host site. I'm gonna go ahead and copy the CNAME here, and I'll go ahead and navigate to GoDaddy, which is where we're housing our domain. I'll go ahead and select CNAME for type, paste the name here, and then go back to GlassHive and copy the data, and then go back to GoDaddy and type and paste in the value. From here, you can change the TTL to either the default, which is usually about a half hour. In this case, I'm gonna do custom and do 600 seconds because that's about 10 minutes. From here, I'm going to keep adding more records, going back into GlassHive and copy and pasting the CNAMEs for each of these. So going back to GlassHive, lastly, we'll copy the DMARC records. Now, if you already have DMARC records inside your host site that you like, you can keep them as is, but I don't have them inside our GoDaddy, so I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste these in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy the host here, go to add more records, and instead of selecting CNAME, I'm then going to select TXT, paste the name here, go back into GlassHive, copy the data here, and then add that value here as well, and then change the TTL to 600 seconds. Once we're done, we'll go ahead and click Save All Records, and then click Save. From here, we'll then click Continue and Verify, and it's then going to send me a 6-digit code to my email, which I will then copy and paste once it comes through, and then click Verify. I'll go ahead and paste that code, click Verify here, and then we're done. So now when we go back to GlassHive here, we can then go ahead and click Next on the top right. And then our DNS is currently in progress, which I put around 600 seconds, so it's about 10 minutes. So we'll have to go back to that. Now that the domain has been authenticated, let's go ahead and click Let's Go. And the third step here is adding a list. So you can either add your own list, which I'll do in a second here, or you can also use a dummy list. Basically, by clicking this here, it allows you to be able to still navigate features within GlassHive by using fake contacts that we have. So we'll go ahead and click Upload a List. Here, we're going to then name the list. I'm gonna then click Upload and select the list that I wanna use, and then click Next on the top right here. From here, we're essentially going to match definition to definition for the header and the GlassHive field. So here, it already does most of the work for me, but if for whatever reason you see an X near it, then you would simply just click the drop down and select the field that you want. In this case, this is all pre-filled out for me. So then I'll go back to the top and click next on the top right here. And that's it. Now that the list upload has been complete, the last and final step is the email signature. This one, you can simply just copy and paste your email signature into GlassHive, or you can have GlassHive generate one for you by simply clicking the Generate Email Signature. Once you've made any additional edits that you want to the email signature, you can then click Finish Account Setup on the top right here, and then you're all set. And just like that, you're officially set up in GlassHive. Easy, right? But don't buzz off just yet, because this how-to series is just getting started. We've got more videos coming your way covering campaigns, automations, sales tools, reporting, and all the cool stuff that makes GlassHive, well, GlassHive. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, keep buzzing and keep growing.